Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs.
Las Vegas Raiders. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football.
Oh, they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20.
It's a gain of 40.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Vegas, first down. First and 10.
Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Holland on the tackle. A gain of 4.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
At the 14-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
That last sack is exactly why defense... Coaches preach over and over, just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Genty. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
Swap. Another swap.
Genty. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A 4-yard loss on the
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them.
To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Carlson's kick is good, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
You know, Michael, I think one of the biggest qualities that we don't talk enough about playing quarterback in the NFL is just the ability to have self-accountability. And I think that's what we saw when we sat down with him. He said, listen, I'm thrilled that we won. But the reality is that can't be our expectation. No touchdowns thrown, a bunch of interceptions. He needs to play better if he's going to continue to win here going forward.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. This caught right side by Worthy.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And With that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chiefs. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
31-yard line.
The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs. And he's right there among the best in the league. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
For a Las Vegas first down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud has completed to Douglas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. It's a short one. Caught by Dowers.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. He finds De'Ami Brown. And he will score! De'Ami Brown. Touchdown Vegas. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Stroud. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. Have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays with 17 yards. And another 1st down. Play action here. Mahomes rolling to the left. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. That's going to be caught, and he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Up the middle they go, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Kansas City.
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Kansas City
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Patrick to throw. And he will get into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 24-yard line.
Swap. Love a swap.
Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Best. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now give on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock.
1st down, Chiefs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
57, 57, go. 15.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, KC.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Foxborough, the Patriots at home to take on the LA Chargers. And this is the Patriots wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Patriots are in a good spot here 2/3 of the way through the season. They stand 8-4 with this victory. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the LA Rams. And here's the Rams wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is the former UCLA Bruin, Zach Charbonnet. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Giants find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
I don't need to.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 28-yard line.
That's good.
A big one there to start the second half. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He was brought down at the 26.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Yellow.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
50, yellow. 180. 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Raiders offense ready to get back to work. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down.
On the quick, right?
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 9. On play action. Stroud. They look middle, and it's caught by Beck. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Already.
Run right up the gut for Genty. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Alright.
They'll go again with Genty. And they'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Vegas.
Good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10.
Here's Genty. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Stroud. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
All right.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They're going to give the ball over on down. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Mahomes. Going up top. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and a yard. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he's not going to get there. Walloped right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
A gain of 7. And the first down, Chiefs.
To the ground, a first down run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Mahomes now on second down. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, KC.
First down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Second and 10.
Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. The throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's
Kansas
Butker
City.
following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Watch out.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Stroud to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
4th down. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Yellow.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
Campbell on the stop.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
At the Raiders' 22-yard
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the...
And he will score again. Touchdown, KC. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
Raiders 14. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for
So now it's
Kansas City.
Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds,
The
but a
Raiders take
very
over 1st
solid
and 10
return.
At their own
The Raiders
31-yard
offense
line.
ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half.
31-yard line.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On 2nd down, Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
10.
Stroud gonna set up the throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
18.
To throw, it's Stroud. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
1st down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. He gets free. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect.
The pressure gets there goes down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got Douglas going deep. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Punt formation for the Raiders.
On the return is Tucker. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
First and 10.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Crazy gets to the edge at the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 24.
The Raiders offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. He's got Douglas going deep, and that is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider first down. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.